Food is never just food. It's a story, a memory, a celebration. Right now, kitchens worldwide are buzzing with creative energy. The old rules are gone. Chefs everywhere are asking, what does it mean to be authentic? Can tradition and innovation coexist? This isn't just about fine dining. From food trucks in London to counters in Tokyo, a global conversation is unfolding. Every classic dish was once a wild idea. Someone took a risk, and that spirit of adventure is alive today. Young chefs are reimagining their heritage, blending old recipes with new techniques and global influences. For us, every meal becomes an exploration, an opportunity to taste the unexpected. This isn't a trend for a select few, it's a movement making food more exciting for everyone. Social media has turned unknown chefs into global inspirations overnight. Ideas travel fast. A chef in Seoul might riff on a taco, while someone in London borrows a Korean technique. It's a beautiful, chaotic exchange of cultures. Why are we obsessed with the new? Because food connects us. When you eat a dish, you taste someone's history, their land, their passion. Chefs are storytellers, using ingredients as words and plates as pages. They share their homes, travels, and dreams for a more delicious future. This story reminds us, despite our differences, we're all connected by sharing a meal. The excitement is real. We're witnessing the birth of new classics. Every bite is a chance to discover, to connect, to celebrate. The table is set for everyone. Pull up a chair. The next great food story is about to be served. What does it mean for a food scene to emerge? It's not just about trendy new restaurants. It's a city finding its own culinary voice, using local history and ingredients to create something unique. The real magic happens when this energy spills from fine dining to street food. An emerging scene is democratic, high and low, fancy and simple, all influencing each other. It's a feedback loop, a Michelin chef inspired by a street vendor, and vice versa. Community is key. Chefs, farmers, artisans, and diners all push each other to be better. When menus shout out local suppliers, you know the ecosystem is thriving. An emerging scene tells a story about sustainability, tradition, or multicultural identity. These places become destinations because they offer more than a meal. They offer a new perspective. They challenge assumptions and open minds. When a city's food starts influencing the world, it's truly arrived. It's about more than food, it's about identity and connection. That's what makes a food scene truly emerge. What drives today's most exciting food scenes? 3 things: innovation, fusion, and conscience. Innovation isn't just gadgets, it's reimagining familiar ingredients and dishes with fresh eyes. Chefs ask, what if? And push boundaries to make food more delicious and memorable. The best chefs are part scientist, part artist, using global techniques to create something personal. Fusion today is thoughtful and authentic. A chef's real-life story on a plate, not a gimmick. It's about celebrating complexity and finding surprising connections between cultures. Conscience is the foundation. Chefs and diners are thinking about sustainability and fairness. Where do ingredients come from? Are we supporting local farmers? Are we wasting less? From nose-to-tail butchery to zero-waste kitchens, responsibility is part of the recipe. Restaurants are part of a larger community, and their choices matter. Food with a conscience tastes better because it does better. This holy trinity transforms restaurants into movements. It's not just about what's on the plate, it's about the story, the impact, and the future. The most exciting food scenes are built on curiosity, openness, and care. That's what keeps them alive and dynamic. Innovation, fusion, conscience, these are the new essentials. They're changing how we eat and how we think about food. The result? Food that's not just good but meaningful, and that's a recipe for lasting change. London's food scene is a living, breathing melting pot. Once mocked, British food is now at the heart of a global culinary capital. Multiculturalism is London's secret sauce. Flavors from Nigeria, Vietnam, Jamaica, and more collide on every street. Chefs weave their heritage into modern dishes, mixing British ingredients with global spices and techniques. High meets low fine dining borrows from kebab shops, street food gets elevated. Sustainability is a core philosophy. Chefs obsess over provenance and zero-waste cooking. Local, seasonal ingredients are rediscovered, and every part of the ingredient is used. The plant-based movement is thriving, with vegetables taking center stage in creative, ambitious ways. London's chefs prove you don't need meat for a complex, satisfying meal. This isn't just about trends, it's about a forward-thinking, inclusive spirit. London's food scene is confident, playful, and always evolving. It's a city comfortable in its own complex identity, and that's what keeps the pot simmering. Seoul moves at lightning speed, but its food is rooted in deep tradition. Here, ancient and modern dance together, royal court dishes for lunch, deconstructed bibimbap for dinner. Chefs honor the past while reaching for the future, turbocharging Korean food with new ideas. Fermentation is the soul of Korean cuisine, kimchi, gochujang, doenjang, now reimagined with new ingredients and techniques. Street food is a vibrant mix of old and new classic dumplings beside inventive corn dogs. This street culture inspires chefs at every level. Hansik, the philosophy of balance and harmony, shapes every meal, communal, vegetable-rich, and health-focused. Modern chefs refine tradition, using high-end ingredients and creative presentations. The result? Korean food that's elegant, soulful, and world-class. Seoul's food scene proves tradition isn't static, it's a launchpad for innovation. The city's energy and respect for heritage make its cuisine truly unique. In Seoul, the future of food is built on the wisdom of the past. Mexico City pulses with energy and a culinary history stretching back millennia. Forget the stereotypes. Chefs here are reclaiming the true depth of Mexican cuisine. They're unearthing forgotten ingredients and reviving ancient recipes, not out of nostalgia but pride. Indigenous ingredients, dozens of corn varieties, rare chilies, wild herbs, even insects are celebrated. Chefs partner with small farmers, preserving biodiversity and honoring pre-Hispanic heritage. Ancestral techniques like grinding on a metate or cooking in underground ovens are making a comeback. It's not about rejecting modernity, but blending ancient wisdom for deeper, more authentic flavors. Sustainability is woven in. Traditional milpa farming and nose-to-tail cooking are the norm. Chefs champion these practices, respecting ingredients and minimizing waste. Mexico City's food scene is delicious, responsible, and inspiring. Sometimes the most innovative path is returning to your roots. Here, the future of food is grounded in the past. Tokyo's food scene is all about perfection, at every level from sushi counters to ramen shops. Chefs dedicate their lives to mastering a single dish, driven by relentless precision. Tradition is revered, but innovation quietly thrives. French techniques meet Japanese ingredients, science refines fermentation. The goal: enhance natural flavors, never overwhelm them. Dining in Tokyo is an art form, thanks to omotenashi, deep, thoughtful hospitality. Every detail is considered, from chopstick placement to the perfect towel. Meals become ceremonies, moments of connection and care. Reverence for the seasons and producers shapes every menu, which changes with what's at its peak. Chefs honor farmers and fishermen as artists. The chef's job: let the ingredients' true flavor shine. This humble, respectful approach is Tokyo's secret. Here, food is more than sustenance. It's a celebration of craft and care. That's why Tokyo's food is simply unforgettable. After exploring London, Seoul, Mexico City, and Tokyo, one thing is clear: the future of food is local. The most exciting movements are rooted in place, and we, as eaters, play a vital role. Be curious, step outside your comfort zone and try something new. Support local restaurants and farmers, your choices matter. Every meal is a vote for a more sustainable, delicious food system. Your support helps small farmers, preserves biodiversity, and strengthens your community. Share your discoveries, talk, post, review, and spread the word. Word of mouth fuels these creative movements. Be an advocate, not just a consumer. Our enthusiasm helps these scenes thrive. This is a call to action for our taste buds. Be adventurous, learn the stories, ask questions, celebrate risk-taking chefs and hardworking farmers. By doing so, we help build a better food future for everyone. The power is in our hands, on our forks, and in our wallets. Let's use it wisely and with great appetite. The next bite could change everything. This global culinary explosion is about more than food. It's about connection. Food brings us together, bridging divides and building community. Emerging food scenes create new tables for us to gather, share, and learn. A dish can teach more than a textbook ever could. These movements offer hope. Chefs and producers show that sustainability and tradition can coexist. They lead by example, creating pockets of positive change. Supporting them means investing in a more delicious, diverse future. We help preserve unique traditions and encourage creativity. Food becomes a source of joy, identity, and community. Every meal is a chance to shape the future. The table is set, the conversation is global. Are you ready to take a seat and join the feast?